Hey YouTube, listen, today is Saturday, June 20, is today the 21st? Yep, June 21st, the official first day of summer. I am 35 weeks and 4 days pregnant. I'm coming to you because I have a moment of silence here in my house. Today, when I got up, was getting dressed, I went to get some maternity tights out of my closet. And mind you, when I was nesting a few weeks ago, I just cleaned out my closet, reorganized, put like 4 or 5 bags of clothes together to go to the Goodwill, just so I could get rid of just stuff, so I would just be a little bit more organized. And I got rid of a lot of stuff. And today when I went to go get these little maternity tights off of the top shelf of my closet, I went in there, picked them up, went in my room to put them on, and then like 3 minutes later I heard this big crash. And I go into my closet and my whole closet shelf and rack or whatever has ripped out the wall and all my clothes are on the floor. So I just grabbed my camera, my phone, took a picture, and walked back out. Shut the door, walked back out. Like, I can't even deal with this because it's such a mess. Like, it ripped out of my wall. And I don't get it because I just got rid of all these clothes. Like, it was so heavy before. And I got rid of all kinds of stuff, whatever. Anyway, this is an update. So that's what's going on. Oh, I said all this to say that my husband came home. He worked today. He came home, scooped up the kids, and left to find some kind of temporary solution for my closet problems. So I'm alone and I can do a video and it's quiet. Like, I really want to lay down, but I wanted to do this video since my last video was so far behind, which was the 32 week, and I posted that at 35 weeks. So anyway, I'm 35 weeks, 4 days. Tired. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, and from that point, Monday's the 23rd, so from that point on, I will have doctor's appointments every week until the baby comes, which will only be 3 more appointments because my due date, 23rd, the 30th. No, I'm lying to myself. Why was I thinking it's only 3 more appointments? Well, yeah, after that appointment, it's 3 more. The 23rd, then the 30th, 1st, and the 8th. And then my cesarean is on the 15th. So anyway, let me rewind a little bit because I had some stuff happen right after my 32 week mark, which was, let me see, it's so messy, which was, I don't even know what the date was. Anyway, I went to my doctor's appointment. And, you know, I'm always complaining about shortness of breath and rapid heartbeat and all that stuff. So I went, the 2nd of the month, I went to my doctor's appointment. While I was there, I should say, I started having, like, I told him the issues that I've been having. And then, like, I started having that shortness of breath where I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't breathe. My pulse was elevated. I was sweating like a cold sweat. I had to lay down because I was dizzy. And of course, all those things that were happening, my doctor didn't like. So right then and there, he wanted me to go to see the cardiologist. I'm like, great, because I already know that I'm going to go and it's not going to be anything. I'm going to go and they're just going to tell me that it's pregnancy, the baby's big on me, is probably leaning on my lungs and just, you know, keeping me from being able to breathe or whatever. But he didn't like the symptoms that I was telling him, so he made an appointment for me to go right then and there. And I mean, I was in such bad shape, like I couldn't even get up to walk out of the examination room, let alone the doctor's office. So I'm laying there on the table. Meanwhile, I think Ava was still in school. So Ava was at school. It was like 9 in the morning. And my aunt was outside with my son. And I'm like, I gotta get going. I have to move. So the nurse, she helped me out. Like, she walked me out of there. Like, I could barely walk. I was so dizzy. And like, I sat in the waiting area, and my aunt pulled my car around and dropped me off at the doctor's office, because then she had to go get Ava from school. So I'm there waiting. I get there, and it's like a doctor's office full of old people. I called my husband, let him know what was going on, so he had to come, to see what was going on. So he showed up about 20 minutes later, and I was already hooked up to the machine, and they were checking, my heart and lungs and all that kind of stuff. All right, long story short, first of all, we were there from within so long. I don't think I left the doctor's office until like 1 or 2 o'clock. It was something totally ridiculous. I was so over it. It's only for the doctor to come in and say, there's nothing really wrong with you except for the fact that you're old. You're no longer 26 anymore, and you're having this baby, and it's a little bit more stress on your body, and you've got 2 little ones that you're running around behind, and that's pretty much it. So, of course, my worst fear of what I knew he was going to say, he said, and he sent me on my way. So that's what happened with that. What else? Nothing else really. I've been going swimming, because that's the only time I don't feel pregnant, when I'm in the water, because it releases all that pressure. But I didn't go this week. I went like 3 or 4 times last week, but then like doing my hair, it was getting very, very old, like trying to get all that chlorine out. So then I washed my hair and put these lock loops in, and now I really don't want to mess my hair up. I really want to keep this in till the end of the month, and then I think, well, it depends on how I feel. If I feel like it, I'm gonna put pipe cleaners in. So that's what I'll have for the next month when I go to the hospital. So we'll see. Whatever, I don't know. What else is happening? So I've been swimming. Tired all the time. Patience is very thin. I'm ready to strangle my kids at the drop of a hat, and I feel so bad, but I'm just tired. And nesting, of course, but not having the strength to really do anything. No, why is Sonic ice so yummy? I sit here and I eat. I'm sorry, but I eat the ice from Sonic. It's like hospital ice. Anyway, so yeah, last night I finally finished. You follow me on Instagram. I posted that I finished those the gifts for my labor and delivery nurses. So I will let you see those. I just put them all in a bag. I really should be doing my what's in my hospital bag thing, but I'll do that later. So I just have it in a tote bag. This is what's going to go in the car. It's heavy. I did 10 gift bags until my sister-in-law told me, what about the male nurse, if you have a male nurse? And I did have a male nurse with Ava. So now I'm going to do one masculine one. Like, everything's blue. But they're all, I'm going to take out a couple. So it's just these little bags that I put together. Let me see. Can you see? How does it look so? Yeah, that's better. God, the light is like making a horrible reflection. Anyway, there we go. They're just cellophane bags that I got from Hobby Lobby. You can get them from Michael's or any other craft store. And I took cardstock paper that I already had here from my scrapbooking endeavors. and put them in the bags to form a base so they'll stand up nicely. So I really stressed over, so they stand up just like that. I really stressed over doing this mess. And I just put a bunch of like little like dollar kind of items in here. So there's Kleenex in here, there's Mentos, peanut M&Ms, there's the little Linder truffles from Target, there's hand sanitizer in here from Bath and Body Works, and some chapstick. That's it. I was going to do some lotion, but couldn't find. First of all, the little bags are starting to get expensive, and I still want to put a basket together for like the labor and delivery desk. So I was going to put like a pen in there and some lotion, but I just got worn out going back and forth to the store, because y'all know I have like a 2-store minimum, and if I can't get what I need after 2 stores, I have to go home, because I get sick every time I go out, especially if I go out by myself, especially if I go out with the kids. The other day I had to pull over on the side of the highway because I went to the grocery store, Bath and Body Works, and somewhere else, like the dollar store, and I was spent. And on my way home, I started seeing stars. My heart started beating fast. I couldn't breathe. I was only like 3 minutes away from home, and I literally had to pull over on the side of the highway because I thought I was going to pass out at the wheel. So, I'm sorry, this is ghetto. I can't keep going out and doing stuff like that. I probably shouldn't even be driving, but, you know. I get tired of just sitting home alone. So anyway, I did that. Last night I packed like 95% of my hospital bag, so I'll do a video for that. I'm not packing a bag for my husband. He can go home. This is my vacation. The hospital stay is officially my vacation. And he doesn't like hospitals anyway, so unless there's some kind of issue or problem with the baby or a problem with me, he can kindly go home and see me in the morning. My parents will be here visiting from Philadelphia, which is nice. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I will do maybe over this next week what's in my diaper bag or hospital bag video. Like I said, I didn't pack one for him, and I didn't pack a bag for baby because baby stuff will just go right in my bag. So I just have a labor and delivery bag for right when we first get to the hospital, and then the hospital main bag. That's it really. So I'm gonna just keep this video short because it's really not short. It's 13 minutes. Unless you see my stomach. Since last time, I've been having all these problems with YouTube and with iMovie. Since iMovie has had an update, I really don't know how to use it anymore. So let's let you see my stomach. 34 weeks. 4 days. And this is my belly, which I am all belly. All belly. Oh, Lord. I'm so uncomfortable, guys. I cannot wait for this baby to be out. I don't know what I weigh, but I have been losing weight because I haven't really been eating. So I haven't gone over 155 or 154, I think. So I was 154, and then I went down to 153, then to 152, and then back up to 153. So I don't know what I weigh. I'll find out on Monday. And I think that's it. So I will see you on my next video, which will probably be the baby diaper labor and delivery bag update. And maybe by that point I will have my basket together for the labor and delivery nurse's station, which is just like granola bars and cookies and crackers, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for all the well wishes for my pregnancy. We are just as excited as everybody else to find out what this baby is and for this baby to just get out. Goodness. So I hope you all have a great Saturday. I'm going to try to post this right now. Yeah, have a great weekend. Bye, guys.